Would you guys agree with me that the word bestiality sounds way too cool to mean what it means? Sounds like it should be a superpower, right? Don't mess with Steve, he's got bestiality. He can turn into a fucking panther. My name is Steve. I call upon my powers of bestiality, not to fuck animals, but to fight crime. Roar. Turn me into a condor. So I can descend down from the heavens, roar, and stomp out evil, roar. The only animal I fuck is my wife. Come on, folks, roar. She looks like a horse, folks, roar. Take my wife, please. Big up one time, Henny Young Man. Look it up, all right. It is very strange being in D.C., though, man. This is where they make all the laws, huh? They make all the weird laws, huh? Yeah, government town, yeah. I think it's weird, man, that we pass all these laws that have these positive sounding names, but they do really negative things. It's like so Orwellian, man. Oh shit, John dropped the name Orwell. Oh, getting them hard truths from an edgy comedian. Orwell, I wore a Che Guevara t-shirt this morning, crushing it. Oh. But it does piss me off, man. Like, we pass these strange laws. Like, there's one called the USA Freedom Act that got passed a while back. Yeah, it sounds good. USA Freedom Act, yeah, I think so. You know, this is the USA. We
don't speak sign language.
Right? But, so it's supposed to reform NSA surveillance, but if you really look at it, it actually expands it. And then there's also these right to work laws are getting passed at the state level all over the place. And that sounds nice too, you know? Like, do I want the right to work? I think if I want to work, I'm gonna fucking be allowed to work. Am I right? Right to work, vote for yes, right? But actually a lot of people think it's the right to work for less because it undermines unions and things like that, right? So I think to balance it out, we have to pass some laws with some really negative sounding names that do really positive things, okay? And I'm working on a couple. You guys tell me what you think, all right? Here's one right now. I don't know if you guys have heard of this one. It's the Darkness Shall Descend Upon America Act. Are you guys aware of the Darkness Shall Descend Upon America Act? Well, I'll tell you, that right there, that funds Head Start programs for at-risk youths in economically challenged neighborhoods. Not too shabby. And there's there's another one I'm working on, right? Maybe you heard of this one. It's the Mandatory Pedophilia Act. Have you guys come across the Mandatory Pedophilia Act? That one diverts money away from military contracts and instead invests in our infrastructure, putting millions of Americans to work. That's mandatory pedophilia, y'all, and you all just clap for it. And I think it's beautiful that you're behind that and you support that because that's what our country needs. And then there's another one. Then there's the path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the inequity of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. Blessed is he who in the name of charity and goodwill shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness, for he is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger all those who would attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. Pop, pop, pop. Act. Yeah? Act. And that one's for world peace, you guys. That one's for world peace, you guys. That one's for world peace. Yo, that shit was from Pulp Fiction. That was the cool, badass Samuel L. Jackson soliloquy thing from Pulp Fiction. And I have hacked life in such a way that I get to do it publicly. You figure it out. You can't do that for accounting job, motherfucker. Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson's black. I respect it. I like it. I embrace it. Well, that just made everything weird, didn't it? I will tell you this. I would never make love to another white woman again if a black woman would say hello to me. That would just be so cool. It has to happen at some point, you know? I'll tell you, but what does bother me, though, about this Black Lives Matter movement, about hashtag Black Lives Matter, BLM, is that like, I think it's bullshit because I'm a white man that I can't be central to it. Like, my feelings don't count. Like, I can't lead this fucking thing. Like, I can't be the one that's front and center and it doesn't fucking matter. You know been through. You know what sort of persecution I've had to deal with and overcome in my fucking life, all right? You ever walk into Au Bon Pain? Huh? The French bakery, Au Bon Pain? Ever walk in there? Well, I walk in there every day trying to get breakfast, right? I'm trying to get oatmeal, but I get in there after 11 and they don't have any oatmeal anymore, all right? It's gone, and I'm doing this for weeks. I'm like, well, and finally I'm like, do you guys have any oatmeal left? They're like, yeah, after 11 we put it in the back. So they're like, oh, would you like some? And then they start bringing it out for me, but here's the thing, there's two types of oatmeal. There's plain and there's apple cinnamon. We will get back to that in a fucking minute, okay? So here's the thing, so here's the thing, right? So they start like specially bringing it out for me, and then one day I go to pay for it, and the woman, the cashier, she's like, oh, was that in the back? You can have it for free, okay? Oh, it's all sounding good. It's all sounding good, right? But here's the thing, I want plain, I don't want apple cinnamon. Somehow it got lost in translation that I was more into apple cinnamon, but I don't need that sugar in the morning, all right? Johnny, don't need that sugar in the morning. But here's the thing, so they're just putting out already for me the apple cinnamon one, and I'm getting it for free, so I can't be like, oh, excuse me, you know that oatmeal that you're getting from the back specially for me, and then that I'm not paying for? I'd really prefer plain compared to apple cinnamon, you know? But that being said, if they are out of plain, I would still take apple cinnamon. And now the fact that they're putting out there every fucking single day, so I'm locked into oatmeal 5 days a fucking week. What if Johnny wants a bagel, huh? What if Johnny wants some fucking carbs once in a fucking while? And you're gonna tell me I don't understand? Hashtag Black Lives Matter? Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! You don't fucking know me! You don't know what I've been through! What's next? You're gonna tell me I don't have a right to tell a woman what to do with her body? Get the fuck! Grow up! You don't know me! What do you mean I can't weaponize my own personal drone? This is bullshit! This is all bullshit! I'm tired of it! I don't care for it, man.